Hi Libras. So I am recording this on or around Valentine's Day. And as someone who has sat at home many a Valentine's Day, there have been times I have cried my heart out when I went to bed that night because I was alone. And I was thinking about what I could do to maybe help people this Valentine's Day who find themselves home alone and maybe watching YouTube videos. So I decided that I was going to just ask the universe what kind of blocks you were working with. And maybe if you knew the things that you needed to work on, maybe next year for Valentine's Day, you wouldn't be home by yourself. So this is going to be kind of a short video. My plan is to do what your blocks are. And then maybe if you do have somebody in your life, but you're still not with them on Valentine's Day, then do what their blocks are and see if maybe you get something out of this. So anyway, I am asking for Libras, what blocks are they working with? What can they do to make sure that they are not at home by themselves on Valentine's Day next year? Okay, so, well, crap. The Divine Feminine card fell out. So the first thing that tells me is you are not in your power yet, and you need to step into your power. And maybe that's why you're still home by yourself on Valentine's Day, is because you're feeling sorry for yourself instead of doing your life's purpose, doing what you need to be doing, and stepping into your power. Another block is that you do not have yourself surrounded by your tribe. So this is something that maybe you should do or work on, is if you were with your soul tribe right now, if you're watching this and it is Valentine's Day and you are with your soul tribe, I can absolutely guarantee you will not be thinking about being alone, because you will not feel alone. You will be surrounded by the people that are your people, the friends, the soul people, the soul tribe that you are meant to be here on earth with, the people that you call family that may not be family by blood. So worry about finding your tribe, worry about stepping into your power, and forget about being with another person. That is what you are being directed at right now. Let me see if there are any other blocks that the Libras may be dealing with right now, and anything that can help them move into this divine power to help find their soul tribe, to help them not be alone and sad on Valentine's Day next year. Any blocks that the Libras are working with. Any blocks that the Libras are working with. Apparently not. Come on, there's got to be more in there. What are the Libras working with as far as blocks that they could work on right now? What's this one? Numbing. Okay, so somewhere along the line you are numbing the pain that you are feeling because you are alone right now. So I would think you could ask yourself, what is something that you do when you are feeling very lonely inside, to try to fix that problem or make that go away? Mine was always eating. For years, if I was sad and lonely and whatever, I just would eat, stop and get food, or just, that was my thing. That was my drug of choice, you could say, for years. And I still have some issues with that. I'm not saying I've got that completely conquered. What other blocks are the Libras dealing with right now that they could work on? Ooh, there's 3. Okay. Summer. I guess what's coming to me there is that there's some depression from the winter time. And that gets a lot of people. What is it? SAD, seasonal affective disorder, has a tendency to make a lot of people feel really super lonely and sad, even, I mean, in the winter time more than the summer, because in the summertime you can get out and see people and get in the sun and walk in nature, and that could very well be something that you have been dealing with the last few months, is the lack of sunlight. So that might be something that could be helpful. I know a lot of people are against tanning beds, but I feel better when I have some color to me. And, or maybe it's just a case of if you can get away and go to the beach, someplace where it's warm, that might help with your sour mood, is what I keep hearing. Is I think sometimes when we feel really sorry for ourselves for being alone on Valentine's Day, it's just because we're not happy, period. And it doesn't have anything to do with it necessarily being Valentine's Day, but that seems to like rub salt into the wound. And then another one, dark night of the soul. You could also be going through the dark night of the soul. There could be absolutely nothing in your life that is going right at this moment in time. And when Valentine's Day rolls around, it's just another reminder of how nothing is going right. You're not happy with your job. You're not happy with your weight. You're not happy with what's in your bank account. And you're thinking that having another person in your life is going to solve all of those problems. So perhaps you're going through the dark night of the soul, and that will go away eventually. Another person isn't going to help that, but, you know, that's probably something else. And you need to purge something. I feel like that is some emotions that you probably need to purge on Valentine's Day. And there could be a lot of purging going on. And purging would be having negative emotions come up. So that could put you to bed on Valentine's Day crying, feeling sorry for yourself, and very, very sad. And then the next day you'll be fine. So just keep in mind that there are a lot of people out there that are alone on Valentine's Day. Because like I said, I've never, ever had anybody that I spent Valentine's Day with as far as a significant other. So my whole life has been spent by myself. And I have learned how to manage that time and be okay being alone. So, so those are just some blocks that you personally could work on. But I'm going to do some blocks for those of you who maybe do have someone in your life. You're dating somebody, but you haven't gotten to that point where you're a couple yet, and you're not spending Valentine's Day together because one or both of you are still working out some of the details. So what blocks does the Libra's partner have that they are working on? Guide. Oh, let me think about what that means. Signs. What would that be? What blocks do the Libra's partners have that they are dealing with? What blocks do Libra partners have? Fall. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going with that. What blocks do the Libra's partners have that could be keeping them apart on Valentine's Day? What blocks do Libra partners have that could be keeping them apart on Valentine's Day? A whole bunch of stuff. Okay. All right. So guide, signs, fall, lessons. I can see that they've got some lessons to learn. They may currently be with a karmic partner or in a karmic situation that they need to get through. And they could also be going through some major destruction in their life, and they're just not ready. But I'm guide. They're not listening to their, okay. They're not listening to their guides and paying attention to the signs that they need to do, and they've been getting messages since the fall. Their guides have been giving them signs since the fall, and they have not been paying attention to them. That's why they're not ready yet. That's why you are not with them on Valentine's Day at this point in time. They are still learning lessons. There is a karmic partner or situation, and this does not necessarily mean that they are married or with a girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, whatever. It could be any kind of karmic situation, lesson, whatever, that they are still in the process of learning, and they've had a little bit of destruction going on in their life that just makes them not ready to be a full-blown, wholehearted partner at this point in time. So don't take it personally. It's very possible that they are, at this point in time, emotionally unavailable or financially unavailable or whatever unavailable you can think of that is causing them not to be with you on Valentine's Day. Just don't take it personal. So for those of you who are dating, it's just too soon and there's some stuff that needs to be worked out. You don't want somebody that, you don't want somebody before they're done and ready to be with you. So just have some patience. And if you enjoyed this, send me a comment. If you found it helpful, if you want some more guidance on your particular situation, send me a message. I can do a full-blown reading. But this was just something that I kind of came up with. I'd been thinking about something. I wanted to do something to help people who were home by themselves on Valentine's Day, because I've spent so many years by myself on Valentine's Day, and I know how painful it can be. And that is my goal in life, is just to help people. So I wish you all well. I hope that you meet whoever it is that you are looking to meet, or that this person that may be in your life now, you and that person get together eventually. And again, step into your power. Get with your soul tribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.